Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning if you're on the West Coast. Boa tarde, buenos dias. We are here today with Andrea Prado, the resident manager of our wonderful Morgan Rock in Nicaragua. We have picked, both of us have picked the same, surprisingly, the beach in a different direction. So you can really see she is basically based in a bungalow, and me, I'm on the other side, probably with my horse, looking at the beach. Huh? Voilà. Andrea, let's start.
Thank you, Dominique. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. As every webinar, we're very excited to have you, very excited to share with you all the news and everything that we have to tell about Nicaragua and Morgan's Rock. So once again, thank you for your time. I'll go ahead and share you my screen just to make sure we can see all the presentation.
Exactly. All is good.
So for the ones that don't know, Morgan's Rock is located in Nicaragua. We're in Central America, next to our neighbor, Costa Rica, which is a great combination, as Dominique will say. And I have to say almost 90% of our bookings during this festive were clients that were arriving into Liberia, Costa Rica, or were combining with other properties in Costa Rica. It's working out pretty well. We are recommending also clients to fly into Liberia rather than Managua because they have a lot of good deals, discounts, and direct flights, and we can operate transfers from either Managua or Liberia. So as you can see, we're the same distance, 2.5 hours. Then you just have to take into consideration the border crossing time, that it can be an extra hour. However, and Dominique knows this, the road from the airport all the way to the property is just a lot of trees, green, and it's really nice. You really get to feel the sense that you're getting immersed into nature.
Yeah, you're already starting your vacation. Huh? You're looking on both sides. It's lovely indeed. Huh?
Definitely. So Morgan's Rock is a 4,000 acres property. From the 1,800 is a private protected reserve. As you can see, those friends in the picture, we're the home of different kind of species of monkeys, more than 100 variety of birds. We get to visit also the olive ridley turtle, which is an endangered species. So we have both. We have the private reserve, we have the jungle, but we also have a half-mile long private beach. As you can see, the beach, it's like a little bay. So it's super swimmable, even though we are next to Playa Maderas, which is a surfer's beach. So for the ones that are looking for combining a calm beach experience and a surfer's experience, we're definitely a great fit. We also have the estuary where you can go kayaking or you can go paddle boarding. So there is like a bunch of water activities that you can enjoy while you're on property. This is basically how it looks like. I think that's the picture Dominique is showing us, and that's from a lookout point. You can see the horseback riding right there. And it's definitely a nature 100% experience. That's our beach. As you can see, even though we're in the Pacific, the sand looks pretty wide. Dominique knows this. Normally the Pacific area, the sand is like a little bit more into the dark side. But since our beach is so pristine and clean, the sun, it's pretty white, I will say.
It is, yep. And we can see clearly, actually, with a picture with a chair, that your sand is white. Huh?
Definitely. So even though we have all this beauty of the trees, of the beach and everything, we also try to provide a healthy culinary experience. So all our culinary options are farm to table and ocean to table experience. We have our own organic farming on property. We are trying to start planting again because we stopped this because of all the COVID. And what we did is that we provided the way of doing, like the methods, to the local community so they could continue growing organic with no pesticides, and we were buying from them. So now again, we have been able to hire those local staff and we are again harvesting to make sure we provide a fresh farm to table experience. Also, a captain still goes into the ocean and whatever he gets, the lobster, the shrimp, that's what we have on the menu. That's why menu is always changing. I would say this is key because we know we get clients with different dietary restrictions or allergies, and this allows us to always provide a fresh option. And all the adventure and everything begins when you have to cross our 110 meters long hanging bridge to get to your bungalow or villa. And probably you're all wondering right now what happened with those that are scared of heights, that they don't want to cross the hanging bridge. So we do have a back road and a golf cart available for those, nothing to worry about. We also have 2 units that Dominique always likes me to mention this in case we have a family with a member with mobility issues or maybe a toddler. We have 3 units before the hanging bridge, so it's not necessary to cross the bridge, and we can accommodate it in those in case they don't want to be part of the adventure. Because if you ask me, it's just amazing and super fun to cross the hanging bridge. The kids love it, and it's part of the whole nature experience. We have a total of 15 bungalows and 3 2-bedroom villas. As you can see in the pictures, the rooms are up on a cliff overlooking at the ocean. Those that you see from there are the ocean view bungalows. They have stunning views. And this is the 3 2-bedroom villas with private pool. Basically, at the very beginning, we only have bungalows, but then we had such a high demand of families that they wanted to be all together, but wanted to have their own private space and make sure that they still be pretty close to each other. So now we have the 2-bedroom villas with private pool. I'm pretty sure you have heard great things about those, especially Villa 1, who has become pretty famous. All the clients ask for Villa 1 and Bungalow 13. So each room has a king and a twin day bed, so we can have up to 6 people in each villa. And then you're probably wondering if the rooms are 100% open, because if we see the first picture on the upper side and on your left, it seems like the monkey will jump in and get into the room. However, it's not the case. Dominique can just confirm this. Monkeys won't get into the room.
No. They don't get close to you. I thought maybe if we were having a banana, maybe they would, but they stay in the trees. Even they're really discreet. So you can see them all over, but they don't come close to you at all.
They're pretty gentle. I think they're more scared from us.
Yeah.
They just get pretty close. They like to talk between them. I'll say they howl a lot. However, they won't get into the room because everything is 100% closed. Even if you don't see in the pictures, it's 100% screens. Then you're probably wondering if the rooms are screens and you can get the air into the room, what happened with the air condition? Well, we don't have air condition in the rooms, but we do have air conditioning beds. And probably you're going to be wondering, what's an air conditioning bed? So it's called the evening breeze. If we see the picture where you can see the whole bed, there's like a white thing right here above the bed. That's the evening breeze. It's an eco-friendly air conditioning system. What it does is that it extracts air from outside and it transforms it into cold air towards the bed. It has a remote. You can choose the temperature and it gives you a comfortable temperature while you're in the bed, and it doesn't take you away the whole sensorial experience of hearing the howler monkeys, the birds in the morning, the ocean sound.
And it's worked well. The temperature is fantastic. You sleep like a baby.
You sleep like a baby.
No, it's fantastic.
And it's totally silent. It blends perfectly with our concept because it's totally eco-friendly. It consumes like a regular fan. So in terms of consumption of energy, it's awesome. Also, each room has its own outdoor shower and a private terrace. Then we have the bungalows. We have 15 of those. They're all exactly the same. Main difference will be some of them have plunge pools, some others have only ocean view, and then we have 2 forest view with plunge pool. As you can see, they all have a kin with the evening breeze. They have a private terrace with a hanging deck, a private terrace with a hanging bed, I'm sorry, but the deck is also hanging because it's on a cliff, so it is hanging. This is a little bit of how the rooms look in the inside. Basically, they all have this sofa. The sofa can be turned into a queen size sofa bed, so we can have up to 4 people in the room. We can have a couple in the king and then 2 children, especially families with little kids that they want to be all together. This works out super, super good. They also have their own private outdoor shower, pretty easy access to the beach. You don't have to climb from the room to the beach. There are stairs in case because I have been asked this many times, do we have to climb from the rooms? No, we have stairs, we have the golf cart. There's a variety of ways of going from the beach from the rooms to the beach. These are other pictures, so you can see the difference between having a forest view or having an ocean view bungalow with plunge pool, but it's all the same design and the same concept. All our rooms and furniture are made of certified woods of trees that have been grown on property. We have planted over 2 million trees, maybe a little bit more right now. So we truly are into the reforestation. We try to always be in planting trees to make sure we give back a little bit to the earth. And then you're probably wondering, yes, the beach is stunning, the rooms are amazing, we can definitely have a great time reading a book, but what about for those who want to have a busy agenda or who have kids and want to keep the kids busy? So we do have more than 25 experiences that you can enjoy on property. As you can see, we're 100% family friendly. We don't have a minimum age. We had from toddlers, like small babies, to the big ones that they want to stay with us and have a great time and build memorable times as a family. We have from fishing, biking, paddleboarding, we have bird watching. We have also this activity called the breakfast at the farm, where you can go to the farm and you learn how to milk the cows, you gather your own eggs, you learn how to make your own tortilla. And to be honest, I've never had the anecdote that Dominique is gonna tell us today. So I will allow her to go ahead and tell us this because I think it's the best person to do it. So please, Dominique, share with us your experience at the breakfast at the farm.
Yeah, thank you. That was really nice. First, the Jeep, when you go and the driver is imitating not the noise, but the voice of the monkeys. So basically, each monkeys were welcoming us on the road to the farm. It was interesting. Every tree will pass by, they were actually speaking to us, in a way. So that was an amazing arrival. You feel like you're in the jungle, plus it's a Jeep. You feel like you're in Africa somewhere. And then you arrive at the farm. Of course, I did the milk the cow because that's for your breakfast. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it's really nice. and then they ask you for your omelette to go and pick up your eggs. And you have all this chicken around. You pick your warm eggs and you give it like all nicely and carefully. You give it to the person that is actually accompanying you. And then, to my surprise, without telling me, he takes my eggs and he throws my eggs in the air. And when you don't know what people are, why they're doing things before, you're basically looking at him like a kids would look at something that they don't understand as well. So, and as a minute that he launched my eggs in, you have 100 chicken coming to my legs. I'm thrilled, but I still didn't understand what happened. And then at the minute the eggs touch the floor, the chickens are leaving. I still didn't get it. And then I heard after the chicken come because if the eggs those eggs don't have the babies, of course, inside. Those are eggs for omelette. And basically, if the eggs break, then they eat the eggs. So they already know the eggs didn't break. Allez, let's go back to our business. I thought that was amazing. I know it's simple, but until today, I'm like, wow. To see all this chicken coming all together was something incredible. So I can only imagine kids having all this experience, you know? Voilà,
Definitely.
that's my little anecdote.
Thank you, Dominique, for sharing. Every time I hear you telling us this, it's always a surprise to me because for the two times that I have gone, I sometimes get into the chicken pox, but I always like the milking the cow thing and everything. So it's always hilarious to me because every time the clients come back from the breakfast at the farm, they're amazed with this. And I always think of you. So thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
We also have a variety of other activities that clients can enjoy if they want to see a little bit more of Nicaragua. So we do offer zip lining, we have surfing, then the picture of the Christ statue, that's San Juan del Sur. That's her neighbor town. It's like around 20 minutes from the property. It's a small fisherman's town. And basically the clients normally go there at least once to have lunch or dinner, and they get to walk and they get to see a little bit more of Nicaragua. Also, we can do a full day experience called Nicaragua Cultural, where you go to Granada, which is the picture with the yellow church. That's a colonial city pretty similar to Antigua. You also get to go to the Masaya volcano and see the crater and the lava. You get to go to the lake and take a boat ride to see the 365 little islands. And it's a full day tour where you get to meet the artisans, learn how to do the pottery, and learn a little bit more of the whole Nicaragua cultural part and its people. We also know there's some clients that want to play by ear, they want to take it easy, or clients that just want to come to disconnect to reconnect on a yoga retreat. So we also offer 4 times a week complimentary yoga class. We have the biggest yoga platform in Nicaragua. We can host up to 120 people. So it's massive. It's overlooking at the ocean. And we also call it a multi-purpose platform. We also use it to host the reception of weddings. What we do is that we do the ceremony at the beach, and then we do the reception at the platform, and it just looks as amazing and stunning. And also you can combine a good yoga session with an aromatherapy or a deep tissue. We do have our own spa right at the beach. So while you're having your therapy or your treatment, you enjoy the ocean sound to have a fully relaxation time. We are very committed with the community. I'll say 90% of our staff, it's local, from the local little towns that we have, from Tola, from Rivas. And for us, education is really important. The owners really believe in the power of children. So together with clients, we have developed these programs where we support 5 different local schools in the area. What we do is that with the trees that we have, we provide furniture to these local schools. In the past, the little children had to bring their own chair into the school, which is really, really sad. Now they have these tables and chairs so they can just be more ready to learn. Also, one of the biggest needs in the community is water. We have water for irrigation, for the daily chores. However, it's not good for drinking. So we have donated these eco filters so even the kids and their parents can fill their containers with purified water. This has improved also in their health because now they don't get that sick like they used to. And we have other programs where we provide technology to the teachers and cleaning supplies to the schools, especially with COVID, so they can be in a clean environment. I'll say things are start to picking up since last year. We are very grateful, and we were just talking about this at the very beginning before the presentation started. We know little by little clients understand and need to being able to be in a place where they can, of course, have a great vacation, breathe fresh air, but also to give back a little bit, especially because the community where we're located, it's based on tourism. So when everything started, they were struggling. We were struggling. We're having a bad time. We had to lay off staff. It was really very uncertain times. However, we have been able to surf into the craziness, and we are very grateful to now have clients to be able to create memorable times to our clients and to be able to continue supporting all our staff and their families.
Mhm. Thank you very much, Andrea. And every time you speak about what the hotel is giving back to the community, it brings tears to my eyes. Huh? But I'm very impressed, and I hope clients are going to feel that they come, they have an amazing experience, as you say, but they're giving back at the same time. And I think today it's very important, more than ever. Huh? So I don't know, let's see if we have any question. I hope you said, what are the rules regarding COVID to enter Nicaragua?
Okay, to enter to Nicaragua right now, you just required to get tested 72 hours prior. If you're flying into Managua, the airline sends you an email where you have to send the result. If you are coming from Liberia, you just have to show the result at the border, and you can just are more than welcome to get in.
Perfect. Huh? We didn't speak about it, but there is a private airport. Is it reopened, Costa Esmeralda?
It's not reopened yet. Every day I'm waiting just to get the message that they're open again, because that would be great, because we could operate our private charters from Liberia to Costa Esmeralda. I really hope that it happens pretty soon. In the meantime, we're still operating ground transfers. And for example, if you do it from Managua, we stop at the Masaya volcano if you want to, just to break the trip. And clients are loving it, just to make sure they see a little bit more of Nicaragua before getting into the property. And from Liberia also, right now, we haven't heard any comments in regards to the transfer. People, clients are understanding all the procedures.
Yeah. And as we said, it was part of the trip. I mean, the road to go, it's like already adventure, especially if you're crossing the border from Costa Rica to Nicaragua, to your place. I've done the road twice from Managua, and it was lovely. It was nice to look on both sides to see, because it's a country that not everyone knows. And I think it was definitely great. So I do not see any more question. Anyone? Oh, I see one more. Let's see.
Yes.
Sharon. Oh, is that a mosquito net above the bed? No.
So we don't have mosquito nets, but we have it upon request. And we understand some people, like they get like allergies with the bites and everything. So upon request, we do have it, and we are more than happy to have it available if your clients request it.
Yeah. So what you saw above the bed was this air conditioning that they call the breeze bed. I call it an eco air conditioning. But as you said, you can add a mosquito net. I didn't see any mosquito when I was there. So maybe because there is always a little breeze, where the bungalows are located. I don't know. I didn't see much mosquito. Andrea?
No, I would say they get kind of intense, or they wake up, I'll call it, like between 5:30 to 7. That's where the time, and that's it. And we have like natural repellent, and we use a variety of natural things just to make sure they stay away.
Yeah, I didn't hear any comments. And usually all of you would send me, when they send clients, they would send me feedbacks. I didn't hear one comments about mosquito. And you would have addressed it, because in that case, all the bed would have a mosquito net if it was a problem.
Exactly.
So you just have one for clients who would like one, but then it's not really needed. All right. So no more question. And gracias, Sharon. But thank you, everyone. I'm going to say, of course, a big thank you to Andrea to take your time, but you also, all of you, take your time to listen to us. So thank you very much. And we'll see you tomorrow. We have the Christopher Hotel Saint-Barth tomorrow, live with the general manager. Andrea, goodbye to you. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your week and look forward to taking good care of you and your clients.
Yeah, and please send us you can send us every request to our office, or directly Andrea will be sending you the recording. You will see you have extra commissions, amenities, and your clients will be happy. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.